last night from the Carnival Horizon, where we did a 8-day cruise. Coming out of Miami, we went to Aruba, Curacao, Ramona, and Amber Cove. Overall, babe, how was your trip?
Overall, my trip was fine. I know for a fact I am not someone who likes to be on a ship for 8 days though. So if I cruise again, it'll probably be no more than 5 days. You agree?
Indeed.
I think all our islands were cool.
But the overall trip?
The overall trip was good.
So in terms of the Carnival Horizon, like, what about Horizon compared to the other 3 ships that we've been on?
So Horizon most definitely is more, I would say the main community areas are more modernized. Elevator is super modernized. You gotta push a button. It's a screen that pops up. It's electronic, and it'll have like all the floors on it. You push the floor and it tell you which ladder elevator to go to.
Right. I think it was more efficient, other than the first day, but the elevator was more efficient because you can tap it twice or tap it multiple times, and then it would, one would bing over here. It took some time to get used to, but once we got used to it, it wasn't no problem. But the first day was just, you might as well just walk up and down the steps because it was just gonna take a while. And that was the same thing with the older type of elevators.
So I think like overall though, like rooms look the same as any ship.
Carnival.
Yeah, Carnival ships. I think all the rooms look the same. They have the same carpet, they have the same wood, they have the same wallpaper, like they have the same like light fixtures, like everything is the same.
Right. Our door had a wood. It's like a wood grain.
That's probably the only difference. Is our door looks wood. It almost looked like spa-ish.
Right. And we got this is our 3rd balcony. Yeah, so this is our 4th cruise. We got a balcony suite. I would recommend getting a balcony cabin. I mean, it's another space where you can go.
We didn't have a suite, y'all. We had a regular
cabin.
Yeah.
Right, balcony cabin. You get more space. You get more, livable space. You can catch a night breeze, daytime sun. You can go out there and sleep, read a book. So I definitely would definitely get that. Compared to an interior room or just a window room. The staff I thought the staff was great. Our dinner staff was great. They pretty much let you get what's on the menu. We did dinner every other night, pretty much for the most part. We only dined at the barbecue spot. I don't know the name of it, but I'll put the name on there. I thought the barbecue spot was just okay. They had a variety of stuff to eat.
It was a nice change from the dining room, for sure.
They have several restaurants on here. Bonsai, another Asian restaurant. I'll put the name of that, I forgot. A steakhouse, a seafood.
Italian place.
An Italian.
Those places you have to pay for though. I think it's like anywhere from an additional like, I don't know,
$8, $18, $30. Right. Of course, they have Guy's Burgers on here. Guy's Burgers they're always good. Burgers and fries. You can put your own toppings on there and all that kind of stuff. So
make sure y'all get the donkey sauce on the burger every time.
Right. They have the pizza spots open. I think y'all say until 4 o'clock in the morning. The pizzas it's okay. It's good to eat when there's nothing else to eat. At nighttime.
And then the deli that they have that's in the marketplace is what they call it, which is like the buffet.
Right.
That's open until 2 a.m.
Right. Buffets, they open periodically throughout the day. It seemed like the buffet closer to the pizza station was open later than the one in the front. Maybe they did that on purpose. But yeah, that was pretty good.
I thoroughly enjoyed all of the activities that we were able to attend. Some of the stuff is repetitive, like you went to the nightclub that they have on the ship. Like it's cool the first night, maybe even cool the second night. But after that, it gets very, very, very repetitive. They play the same playlist the whole time.
I don't know if that was just the DJ or if that's just, I don't know if they have certain music that they can play or that they're licensed to play. I don't know. I don't know if it's just the experience of the DJ or just something that they're licensed to do.
I did a little karaoke. They had a dance off with different age groups, right?
Right.
Like little kids, teenagers, and adults.
They had a 80s party. Last night was an 80s party. That was pretty cool. We were on here for New Year's, so we never had a New Year's celebration on the Carnival ship, so it was pretty cool to experience that.
That was
countdown.
a good time.
Right. You know, they have like game shows, the Love and Marriage show. That's always funny. The one thing that we did, I think it was called Carnival Conquest. It was really funny. They wouldn't even let us take video because of just the stuff that they were doing. But if you go on a Carnival cruise and you see Carnival Conquest,
It's just Quest.
Oh, Quest. If you see that activity, sign up and do it because it's funny. It's worth it for sure.
And a lot of the things here, like if you want to do it, you have to get in line early to either get a good seat or just to be able to get in because there's so many people on board.
So in terms of the stops, how did you like Aruba?
Oh, I liked Aruba. We were able to get to the beach. We paid $5 for a taxi, $5 per person, and it was 6 of us that went, right? So we all got to ride together. It weren't no funny business or anything like that. So there's no need for anyone to be scary, especially if you're going with a group of people. Our person took us right to the beach. We were unable to get like a chair and an umbrella, but we found a tree and we put our towel out and just sat on it. I would say the water was a bit cold, but once you was in there for a little while, it got cooler. The color of the water was beautiful.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I probably will not travel like this in like December, January, because the water, like even in pretty much all the locations that we were able to, the water was cold. The pool on the ship was cold. At nighttime it's cold. I guess I was expecting it to be a little bit warmer, especially we were so far down, like Southern Caribbean. So I was expecting it to be a little bit warmer. So I would suggest either traveling before December, like maybe if you're going to travel late, maybe travel in a month, like maybe between like March and like November. And then even just for us, because we have kids, like we left like a week after Christmas. We weren't with them for New Year's. So I would recommend traveling, sooner, not around Christmas or New Year's. Don't do it. It's cold. I like to be hot. I like to be hot when I'm somewhere tropical, not like chilly.
Unless you're okay with that, that's fine. Like, tell people not to do it.
Hey, that's just my opinion.
We did the beach excursion. I am not a fan of doing a tour with trying to get to the beach. I just want to go to the beach and that's it. You don't want the tour added in because it takes way more time to do the tour than it does for us to be at the beach. And that was an excursion that we purchased on Carnival. I think it would have been fine if they just did the little tour after the beach. Like we just get to the beach and then, call it a day. So we only had 2 hours at the beach?
Right, it started raining too.
But the water there was beautiful. I would have liked to have seen more of like their natural sand beach versus something that is put together for tourists to just sit on. So that would probably be my only thing, but the water was amazing to me.
Right, same thing. I thought it was pretty nice. I liked the tour, but it could be shorter. And then by the time we got to the beach, the water was super cold and it started raining, so it cut our time down even more. I think we had to be back, so. But I mean, Carousel, I probably in the future would do a resort in Carousel because there's a lot more that we didn't get a chance to see. Same thing with Aruba. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say too. Like, I think now I would like to go and stay at a resort there.
Right.
But I like cruising because you are able to see multiple places, short amount of time span. It just makes you want to go and stay there longer though.
Right. Same thing with La Ramona. I mean, with La Ramona, which is Dominican Republic, we didn't do any excursion at all. We just kind of walked around. They had like a little port area. It was small. It looked like they were trying to develop it. You know, it was a small shopping area. They sold t-shirts,
like
pool, food out there. You
like
could
arts, crafts kind of stuff.
Right. You can go outside of the gate, but it looks like, to me, it looked like if you didn't have like an excursion already or some kind of taxi, like I wouldn't venture out there. You know, we just decided to stay in that particular area. We didn't get a chance. We wanted to do like a beach excursion there, but we didn't. We should have booked it the night before. So I would recommend, if you're doing an excursion on Carnival, book your stuff beforehand. Some people book it before they even get on the ship, but book it. Don't try to book it the day of, because it'll get sold out or it won't be available.
They had a nice little, what would you call that? Like a nice little
shopping touristy area.
It's connected to their port, but they had like a pool, zip lining. They had like little paddle boats or something like that you could do there, whatever. So we just kind of hung out around the pool. I would have liked to have seen more and to have seen their beach. But one, we were late getting off the ship. And then two, the system that they had in place for taxis was just not like, it wasn't adding up.
Right.
It would have took us too long to get off the port into the ocean. So
Amber Cove looked nice, especially at nighttime.
And the greenery, like getting off the ship, was amazing. Like I realize that I'm such a nature person. Like I love nature, like the look of it. Right. Like it was beautiful, like walking through the port, like all you see is like a mountain of like just greenery. It was beautiful.
And the blue water and stuff like that. We were ported right next to the Carnival Celebration, which is the largest Carnival ship. I think it holds 6,800 people, something like that. And I think Horizon holds 4,800. But the ship was massive, had a roller coaster on it. It's probably a ship we would do in the future. All right, but overall, again, today is our last day. We are docking in. We should be back in Miami 6 a.m. tomorrow. Flying out. So, but we appreciate y'all watching in. Go ahead, go ahead, subscribe, go ahead and share,
and
comment. You know, any questions about this particular cruise, send it through and we will respond. All right. Peace out.